On the evening of October 18, 2025, at the iconic Chaifetz Arena in St. Louis, Missouri, professional wrestling witnessed a seismic moment. Mercedes Moné, wrestling's reigning queen of championships, claimed her 11th title in a single moment, making history and rewriting the record books. In a career defined by dominance, ambition and flair, Moné plotted and executed an audacious plan to surpass a near 3-decade-old milestone, the record for the most simultaneous championship belts held by any wrestler. That record, held by Ultimo Dragon for years, stood at 10. Moné entered WrestleDream listing 10 titles and walked out with 11. Here is an in-depth look at the background, the build-up, the moment itself and what comes next for this trailblazing performer. 1. The road to 11 belts. Cementing her era, Mercedes Moné, formerly known to many fans as Sasha Banks, transitioned to new heights after joining All Elite Wrestling (AEW). Her reign as the AEW TBS champion alone gave her a platform to dominate. But Moné didn't stop at one title. Across multiple promotions, countries and continents, she amassed a collection of championships that underscored her global status. Her 10-title tally heading into October 2025 already reflected that reach. The record in sight, as Moné approached 10 titles, the target was clear: beat the record of 10 belts held by Ultimo Dragon. To do so required more than just winning, it required a strategic platform. On October 17, 2025, Moné defended her title in Mexico for the Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre (CMLL) and immediately issued an open challenge for AEW's WrestleDream the following night. Her stipulation: she would put up her TBS championship, and the challenger would wager their own title. The winner takes both. The open challenge setup. The open challenge format added a dramatic twist. It wasn't just about Moné defending, she was hunting history. And in the world of pro wrestling, such high-stakes stipulations elevate not only the match, but the meaning of the moment. 2. WrestleDream Night. The moment and match. Arrival and atmosphere. Walking into the arena, Moné commanded attention, carrying not just her signature swagger, but the weight of 10 championship belts. Every glimmer of gold represented a conquest. The crowd sensed that something historic was about to happen. Opponent: Mina Shirakawa. Her mystery challenger was revealed as Mina Shirakawa, holding the interim Raw Women's World Television Championship. Shirakawa brought her own credentials and storyline momentum to the table. The match became title versus title. The match and the finish. The bout was competitive, with Shirakawa mounting strong offense and placing Moné under pressure. But in a critical, controversial finish, Moné leveraged the ropes for added pinfall advantage, something the referee allegedly missed. The result: Moné captured Shirakawa's belt, bringing her total to 11. The record broken. As the bell rang and Moné's arm was raised, the moment crystallized: the new record was hers. 11 simultaneous championships, a feat that few thought possible, and one that will define this era. 3. Why it matters. Global scope. Moné's achievement isn't just about a single promotion, it reflects a cross-promotional, international presence. Holding belts from multiple organizations highlights the modern wrestling landscape where talent isn't confined to one company. Elevating women's wrestling. In the broader context, Moné breaking such a significant record sends a strong message: women's wrestling is not only equal, it's capable of rewriting the history books. This moment will be referenced for years to come. Strategic storytelling. From a character work perspective, Moné's open challenge and record pursuit adds layered motivation beyond simple wins and losses. It gives her narrative a mythic dimension, not just champion, but history maker. 4. The aftermath and what comes next. Immediate fallout. Right after the victory, the spotlight shifted quickly. The newly crowned 11 belts Moné didn't rest on her laurels. She called out further challengers, eyeing number 12. Also, her celebration was interrupted by AEW Women's World Champion Kris Statlander, hinting at a future showdown between the two women who are carrying the division's top gold. Strategic implications. Moné's holding so many titles simultaneously presents a storytelling challenge: how to manage defenses, how to keep each belt relevant, and how to set up credible challengers. It opens up numerous creative opportunities: unification matches, inter-promotion showdowns, and long-term feuds. Future milestones. The talk now is whether Moné will push past 11 and aim for a 12th title. Whether she pursues a world championship in another promotion or defends this historic haul will shape the next phase of her run. She has set a bar, now she must clear it over time. 5. The legacy of the moment. Record and recognition. The fact that Moné broke a record dating back decades underscores both her individual excellence and the shift in wrestling structure. Her name is now etched into the annals of pro wrestling history alongside the greats. Inspiration. For wrestlers and fans alike, this moment becomes a beacon, the idea that with ambition, planning and performance you can transcend what was thought possible. Moné's journey from WWE star to global nomad to undisputed champion collector becomes part of wrestling folklore. The business side. From a promotion standpoint, this gives AEW and Moné's brand a unique selling point, a record holder whose aura extends beyond a single title fight. The marketing possibilities, from merchandise to media appearances, expand significantly. 6. Breaking it down. What made it work? Element. What went right? Cross-promotion scope. Moné held titles in multiple promotions, making the record more than just an AEW statistic. High-stakes match. The title versus title open challenge created immediate relevance and urgency. Character and heat. Moné's persona, the CEO, confident, dominant, aligned with the narrative of chasing history. Timing and build. The record pursuit was teased, then delivered in a major PPV, maximizing impact. Wrestling credibility. Despite a rope leverage finish, the match itself delivered storytelling and drama, lending the result weight. 7. Fan reactions and critical response. Industry outlets and wrestling media were quick to register the magnitude of the moment. Coverage described the feat as record-shattering and history-making. Social media lit up as fans dubbed her 11 Belts Moné and speculated who might be next in line to challenge. Some criticism emerged around the controversial finish, the leveraged pin, but that has always come with high-stakes matches. 8. Final thoughts. In professional wrestling, titles are more than props, they symbolize status, credibility and storytelling momentum. By capturing her 11th simultaneous championship at WrestleDream 2025, Mercedes Moné didn't just win a match, she claimed her place in history. This moment belongs not just to her but to the evolution of the sport, where global mobility, inter-promotion cooperation and elevated women's competition combine to redefine what's possible. As we move beyond October 18th, the question isn't did she set a record, it's how far will she go from here? Will she defend all 11 titles? Will she drop one strategically? Will a new challenger dethrone her and begin the next chapter? Whatever happens, one thing is undeniable, Mercedes Moné is now the benchmark, the top of her era, and possibly a few eras to come.